What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? So, the day we at it again, right? We at it again, but I'm at my little spot. So I want y'all to see like what I see before we get into it. Before we start talking about the three little pigs, right? So I want y'all to see what I see. Look, y'all, this is what I see, man. Peaceful, right? Sometimes you just like not sometimes, but it's gonna be times when you gotta protect your peace from everything, and everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? So it's Nick Shavaz, aka Mr. Be Prepared, Not Scared, right? So I just showed y'all where I'm at, man. You guys sometimes you gotta get to a place where you just protecting your peace, or you trying to just add to your peace, right? So we just gonna jump right in, right? So we gonna start with the Three Little Pigs. So name the title, The Three Little Pigs, but not in the way that we know of or we was taught of, coming up or whatever, right? It's the Three Little Pigs with a twist. So so we all know the story of the Three Little Pigs, right? You got the hay, the sticks, the brick, the big bad wolf, and all that, right? So we know the story of the Three Little Pigs, so we gonna jump right in it. So first story, first story of your life, you start getting older. You move out your parents' house or whatever. You're getting older, so you're getting more experience with certain stuff, and you thinking, excuse me, I'm sorry, you thinking that you know more than everybody else because you at that stage of your life, right? So, all right, so this stage, you're gonna go through the hay, right? So with the hay is all the pointless distractions, right? The hay is the smoke and mirrors. So the hay would be like the Facebooks, the Instagrams, TV, and all this stuff, right? Stuff that don't really mean nothing about nothing, but it gives you the sense of like it is, right? The sense of reality, but in actuality it's smoke and mirrors, right? So you go through this part of your life, you stage, and you start seeing certain stuff, and you believe you got your own set of beliefs, but then you like, oh man, that's not right. Then you build up from it. But guess what? Right about this time, this is where the big bad wolf come. Oh, I'm the big bad wolf. I'm a huff and I'm a puff and I'm gonna blow your house down. So you go through all that stuff, right? So he blow down your house because it's hay. It's not built on nothing, but smoke and mirrors or a lot of false fakeness, right? So you go through this stuff and that get blown down. So now you're in another stage of your life. So now you rebuild it from that, getting blown down from the health, getting knocked down from the hay. I'm sorry, not the health, but getting knocked down from the hay. The big bad wolf knocks you down. All right, so now you know a little bit more. You learned a little bit more. Guess what? Now you step up. So like real talk, new level, new devil, right? So you step up. So you know a little bit more. You're a little bit better prepared because of the experience or whatever. So now you go to the sticks. Now you build your house off of sticks. Now sticks. This is dangerous because with the sticks, right? The sticks is a lot of stuff you living in your past, or you bringing that some of the same baggage you had when you was in the hay, but you bringing that like your mindset, a contaminated mindset. The sticks is more so like your familiar patterns, negative people, negative places, and stuff like that. So guess what? You think you knowing everything again, right? You got everything built up. Guess what? New level, new devil, bro. So, or new level, new devil, sis. You know what I mean? So now, guess what? The big bad wolf come. I see you got a little bit better, but I still got you, man, because I still got your mind. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm a huff and I'm a puff and I'm gonna blow your house down. So now, guess what? Now that's gone, right? So now you go into your bricks. Now you learn from your hay pattern of your life, your stick pattern of your life. Now you're in the brick pattern. So now with the brick pattern, you think you know a little bit more, right? Now it's like you're building up your mental capacity. Look, man, I'm gonna disconnect from my past. I'm not gonna forget it. I remember my past, but I'm not gonna live in my past. I'm gonna live here like that was who I was. This is who I am now. And this brick, and so now you in the brick, the big bad wolf come, yo, I'm a huff and I'm a puff and I'm gonna blow your house down. Guess what? You can't blow your house down. But here go the twist. Man. And a lot of us get caught up in the twist, right? So the twist is sometimes when you in that brick stage, right? That brick pattern of your life or whatever, right? You go through this thing and because you're looking at your past sometimes in the brick stage, it's going to be a situation or some situations that kind of mirror your old situation in your hay stage and then your stick page. And if you're not mentally strong, or if you're not like really sure about yourself, if you're in an insecure place, you're insecure because all these feelings are coming back because you see certain things and certain experiences in your life made you think how you are and made you build certain things, and sometimes you just want to stay there because guess what? That's your comfort zone, and you're not really. Like once you get to the brick stage, you're supposed to grow, but sometimes you grow, but you grow to an extent like if something happened, you just get reverted. Like you relapse, right? You relapse. So in the brick stage now, sometimes, like depending on your mentality or where you at, right? Like just say like in your past you was dealing with somebody that didn't have a job, that really whether it's a man or a woman, it don't matter who it is, interchangeable. So you're dealing with a man or a woman, you dealing with these people, they didn't have a job or whatever, you was footing everything, you was doing all this stuff like this, right? I bet. So now in the brick stage, you dealing with somebody that either, they might want to start their own business, or stuff just happened and they may have lost their job. Guess what though? It looks similar to the stuff in the hay stage and the stick stage. So guess what you do? Sometimes you'll look at it like, man, look, man, I keep going through this. Every time I try to go forward, one step forward, 10 steps backwards, or however you want to, internalize that or whatever the case may be, right? So you go through that, and then you're like, oh man, what's going on? I only attract a certain type of people. I only attract a certain type of situation. I only attract this. But the thing is, like, you're not looking at it like, look, these situations or these people, not the same thing is how you're going to react to it. You feel what I'm saying? You can't react to it if you're at the brick stage of your life. You can't react to it like you did when you was at the stick stage or you was at the hay stage, right? So you got to do different. You got to learn each level and like really know yourself. But all this comes from an internal peace or internal knowledge of yourself to know like how mentally strong you are or how insecure you are, or what areas in your life you need help with, right? What areas you need help with. So all of us did that. Like sometimes, like I say, I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. I got a relationship with God, and I'm a spiritual. I do a lot of stuff different. I think religion kind of puts you in a box, and I'm not in a box because my God not in a box. He bigger than a box that you could put him in. So he's a limitless God. So I'm a limitless person if I'm made in the image of God. You feel what I'm saying? But we're not going to get into that. But I'm just telling you my way of thinking. I'm being transparent with you. You feel what I'm saying? So if that be the case, if that's limitless, if my God limitless and I believe I'm limitless and all this stuff, why am I going to put myself in the box? And all of us did this. You feel what I'm saying? Like, whether you go back, you like, God, look, deliver me from this person, leave this person. God, deliver me from this situation, leave the situation. Sometimes you're going to get stuff that's going to look like it, man, because like the enemy is crafty, right? So you go get stuff that look like that stuff did in the past, and sometimes what you do is you go back to your comfort zone. Nobody want to be uncomfortable, but that's the way you grow. When you're uncomfortable, you're forced to grow, right? But you go back to your comfort zone. Just say you was in the person that lost that job, because I don't care how long it been. You probably was with this person 5, 6, 7 years, but you with the new person like a year or 2 years, and then all of a sudden you like, man, look, I'm going back to this person because that's what I'm familiar to, that's what I'm used to, or whatever. But guess what? You were delivered from that person for a reason. Like that new person could be the one of the answers that God gave you that you prayed for to help you get to that next level. But because you so focused on, oh man, it looked just like this did then, so I might as well go back. Then you go back and do that, and then guess what? You back in that whole circle again, like the children of Israel, man. And you stuck in that wilderness, and you stuck in that box, and you won't grow from that box. And then you ask yourself, man, why am I stuck here? I keep getting attracted to the same person. Or I keep getting the same type of person. I keep being in the same type of situation. I keep being this. I keep being that. Bro, look, man, where you place your attention is where you place your energy. So if you keep thinking about all that negative stuff, man, chances is you ain't never gonna break the habit of that negative stuff, right? So I really want to talk like that, man, because it's like when you really think about your life, man, you got to be passionate about what you want. Like, how do you want to grow? How do you want to live? How do you want to show your kids? What do you want to show your kids different about about life that you may not have learned when you were that age, but could have changed you when you got to the age you are, man. You gotta want better. But man, you know better, you do better. You feel what I'm saying? When you know better, you grow better. So you can't go back to the same stuff that you were delivered from. So on that note, man, I just want to hit you with a definition that I read, man, and it touches on that. So it's called epigenetics, right? So epigenetics, I'm reading, sorry. Epigenetics is the study of change in organisms caused by modification of gene expression rather than alteration of the genetic code itself. Basically, stress hormones causes epigenetic changes. Stress hormones of people, places, or things you let in your life can shape the life that you got, right? So it don't got nothing to do with like it got a little bit to do with heredity, but it got like heredity. You got like the people, places, and things that you're around to shape all this stuff. And then you want to be like when stuff don't go how you think it should go, right? Like sometimes our faith get tested, so we want to curse God. God, why you letting this happen to me? Why you letting this happen to me? If we change our perspective, right, then it'll be a whole better thing. Like, all right, look, God know what's going on. He's all knowing, right? So if he's all knowing, he know what was going to happen if we stay in certain situations, right? If he keep certain people around us, right? And then when he give us the signs or we get away from it because, we human, like our flesh self, because we so accustomed to whatever we used to or with our comfort zone, we don't want to leave our comfort zone. We go right back to that thing, and then guess what? We blame God. God, why you do this to me? Why? No. It's not God, it's you. Because he delivered you from that situation. You chose to go back to that situation because of whatever happened, man. But you got to know that if God put that to you, he gave you enough to get through it. You know what I mean? Like, you got to learn through what you grow through, man. You go through what you grow through. I'm telling you, man, so you really got to understand that, and you really got to know that, man. So I was telling my best friend, man, look, man, there's certain stuff you got to do if you really want to change. Take the little wins, though. Like, all of us want that instant gratification. All of us want that big, you want that big joint. But if you get that big thing too fast, man, you're going to miss the little things. So, like, you got to appreciate the little things, have gratitude for the little things that's going to get you to that big thing, because if you get you the big thing all at once, you're still going to be in the same situation where you at. You got to learn these things so that when you get to that big thing, you already know you can see a test or you can see deception before it comes. You feel what I'm saying? So I want to talk about some things like this little practice that I'm doing. Like I say, I'm at my little spot, so I really can't do what I'm about to tell you guys to do, right? And it's like, man, it helped. It worked. It's going to seem crazy. It's going to seem weird. But, man, I'm telling you, it worked. It worked. Really trust me, man. Trust me, man, and trust the process. Don't rush the process, right? So what I want you to do, right, look in the mirror, right? And I'm looking at my iPad so I can see myself, right? So you got to look in the mirror and just look at it maybe for like a couple seconds and know that, look, man, the person that is in control of whatever going on in your life, you looking at him. You looking at him. You looking at her. You looking at that person in the mirror. Look in the mirror and really just look at yourself, man, and really just be like, think about everything, like negative mindset, whatever you want, positive results or whatever. And I want you to speak some stuff, like even if it's not true yet, speak it and really believe it, man, and do it with passion, right? So look, man, so if you in a situation with somebody to say that, man, you ain't this, you ain't that, or you're only this, or you're only that, look, man, I want you to look in the mirror and say, man, look, I'm the best me. I'm the best me. You know what I mean? You say that, man, like you say it 3 times, however many times, until it resonates in you and you really feel like you the best you. And then I want you to say, look, my current situation is not my final destination. My current situation, not my final destination. Say that till you believe it, man, till you believe it and really get through, man. Get through however many you need to write down and say this stuff and look at yourself while you saying it so that you can really believe it. Man, whatever you need to say it, man. And however you need to say it, if you need to clap your hands, hit your chest, rub your head, do whatever it takes for you to get pumped up and amped up and really believe the stuff that you're saying and really feel the stuff you're saying, man, do that, man. So say all time, just speak life to yourself, man. Like, man, I can make it through anything. I may have fell, but I can get back up and dust myself off. like say whatever you need to say, man, to really get yourself straight, man, so that when you do this stuff, man, you really believe it, man, and you start making a change. You do this 2-3 times a day, man, whether you go to your car, look in the mirror, you go to the bathroom or whatever, but when you do it, make sure you do it with passion, man, intensity, with truth, man, to really believe this stuff, man, if you really want a difference, man. If you don't, like, then keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on doing the same stuff you're doing so you can get the same results you've been getting, man. So I hope that this video will help you, man. Like, this video really had me, like, when I was doing my notes and stuff, man, it's always just like something that come out. You was like, man, look, man. And then once you get there, like, yo, I know I could change because I know where I came from. I'm not that same person. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not the same person who I was. I'm a whole different person. Some people might say, yeah, bro, I knew you when you was back then. Yeah, you knew me, but you don't know me. You feel what I'm saying? So, like, man, really, really don't let nobody, like, judge you or downgrade whatever progress you made of yourself or whatever steps you made to go forward. And guess what? If your friends or your so-called friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever, if they still want to hold that over your head or manipulate you from your past to how you was, man, they're not your friend. You need to let them go. You will never grow if you keep them around you, man. If you keep staying in that same situation, you will never grow, man. I'm telling you this, like, from stuff that I know, stuff that I heard, stuff that I seen. Look, man, get away from them type of people. Get away from them type of situations. If you want better for yourself, you got to do better. But first, you got to believe you can do better. And it all starts with you. You can always do better. It don't matter what your past was or none of that stuff, because as long as you got breath in your life, you can always change whatever your past was. So I made an acronym for HATE, right? So the acronym I made for HATE was heavy attention to excellence, right? Heavy attention to excellence. Of course, people go hate on you, right? Guess why? Because you excellent, you great, you the best you. You like, you're you. You ain't got to do nothing for nobody. As long as you know what you got inside of you and you do whatever you do, man, I'm telling you, you great. You great at what you do, man. So as long as you happy with yourself and you can show that, like, bear the positive fruit to your kids or your people around you, man, and show your light. Let your light be seen, man. I'm telling you, let your light shine bright. Stars shine brighter at night. That's why they come out at night. You know what I mean? So be prepared, not scared, man. Focus on the mission, not the money. And I'm telling you, man, like, new self, new wealth, man. So let's get this, man. Until next Tuesday, I'll see y'all later, man. And I hope this video will help y'all. Peace. Look, so the moral of the story is, right, that all 3 little pigs is you. And the big bad wolf. All of it is you. It's in your mind how you perceive situations, how you perceive things, how you perceive people, and, you know, how good you are at like discerning people, discerning the people in your life, discerning the situations in your life, like what situations you allow in your life, what people you allow in your life, like what people or places or things that you allow to disturb your peace or add to your peace, or even how you like how you rest in your peace, or how do you find your peace and stuff like that. All that stuff is you, right? And the sooner you can figure out the answers to how you deal with certain situations or people, or how you want to deal with your peace, be the sooner you can, you know, you can change your life for the better. You know, not saying that nobody is better than nobody, but you know what the good life is to you. You know what a better life is to you. You know what things hold you up and what things, like, stagnate your growth. You know these things, man. Whether you wanna really see them or not, you already know what the whole thing is, what you need to do, what you don't need to do, who you need around, who you don't need around. And at the end of the day, like, you really got to know yourself. So really, that's like the biggest key, knowing yourself, knowing what your triggers are, knowing what things going to make you react a certain way and stuff like that. So the sooner you do that, man, the sooner you can control, like, all 3 pigs and the big bad wolf that's in your life. All right.